Prime Minister Narendra Modi has hailed the BJP NDA's victory in the Thiruvananthapuram Corporation as a watershed moment in Kerala's politics. He said the mandate reflects public confidence that the state's developmental aspirations can be met under the BJP's leadership. The Prime Minister also assured that the party will focus on accelerating the capital city's growth and improving the ease of living for its residents. He also expressed gratitude to BJP workers, crediting years of grassroots effort and organizational structure for the historic outcome. I have Belly Thomas with me. Belly, what more can you tell us on this?
So now Thiruvananthapuram is a bastion of the Congress leader Shashi Tharoor, which has now proved that the NDA has come in majority there, and now all eyes are on the two independents who have won in Thiruvananthapuram Corporation, as the NDA has been inching closer to the majority figure as of now. We speak according to the data. And the NDA currently leads in 49 seats in the 101-seat corporation, Thiruvananthapuram Corporation, while the LDF leads in only 28 and the UDF in 19 wards. So the NDA needs 51 seats to secure a majority in the council. So as of now, we are told that the NDA has bagged 49 seats, 49 wards out of the 101 seats in that corporation, and it would need 51 seats to secure a majority in the council. And now that the independents who have won in this corporation are the ones who are being looked upon by the NDA, who would certainly form its council. Back to you.
Belly, the Prime Minister has, of course, assured that the party will focus on accelerating the capital city's growth. But what are the other areas also that they're going to be looking at?
So the Prime Minister has been vocal about improving the infrastructure and everything that's around Thiruvananthapuram, the Kerala's capital asset, and little is being done by the ruling LDF government in Kerala to the Thiruvananthapuram area. While there are a lot of senior leaders like Rajiv Chandrasekhar, trying to do something to the state's capital, Thiruvananthapuram. And now, since the local body elections, the NDA has come in majority. There is a kind of expectation from the people that Thiruvananthapuram is going to, develop significantly in a very bigger way. And there's a lot of expectation from the voters, is what we are at present gathering. While the leaders who are ready to form the council here, the municipality council here, are also indicating to prospects of improving everything in and around Thiruvananthapuram, Vaishali.
Belly, now if we look at the other side, what are the kind of expectations that the voters have?
So, there is in Kozhikode district, if you say the United Democratic Front is giving a tough fight to the LDF hegemony in Kozhikode, and this has made impressive gains as the results of local body elections in the district. And this, you can say in Kozhikode district, it is a different approach altogether, wherein UDF is leading. So the people are kind of expecting their local leaders to do more about them. So the same goes with Palakkad as well, where here the Bharatiya Janata Party has retained control of the Palakkad municipality this time for the third consecutive term by securing 25 out of 53 seats in the municipality council. So the BJP secured around 25 seats despite facing its biggest ever internal feud. In this outgoing council, the party had held 28 seats, while in 2015, when it first came to the power, it has secured 24 seats. So though it fell short of a majority by 2 seats, the BJP will continue to rule the municipality of Palakkad, as the UDF has secured only 17 seats and LDF around 8 of them. So there are 3 independent winners here, in which one of them is a UDF rebel as well. So now when you see in Palakkad, it's totally a different dynamics altogether, wherein the BJP has come victorious the third time in the Palakkad Council, wherein it is going to again improve the infrastructure in that district and in and around the villages also. It would be focusing. It is what it's being portrayed. So this is the kind of the main districts when we speak about Kozhikode, Palakkad, Malappuram, Thrissur, and Thiruvananthapuram, Pathanamthitta, all these places where the UDF as of now has is kind of running in with majority. But having said that, there is wherever the NDA has come, it has come with a huge majority where you can see the people's expectation that the infrastructure development or the city's improvement as a whole can be only provided by the local leaders and the local municipality or the Gram Panchayat there, Vital.
All right, I have Tom Vanakkam, BJP leader, joining me on the broadcast. Now, Mr. Vanakkam, I just want to begin by saying, how do you see this victory?
Well, this is the lotus has sprung in Kerala. That is how I would call that. And essentially, because the success in Trivandrum is extraordinary, we have almost reached the majority. And I think it's a wonderful feeling that we all Karyakartas have across the country. Trivandrum and our performance in various other panchayats and municipalities have been extraordinary, considering what we did earlier. These are not just green sprouts. These are fully grown lotus flowers. They were waiting to bloom, and they have bloomed across the state. And this is not just a stepping stone. It is, I think, the fact that the lotus has arrived in Kerala.
Mr. Vanakkam, now what are the issues that you feel need BJP's attention going forward?
Well, development has been our agenda, and you will see a lot of development at the municipal level. There is a vision, and there is a roadmap which is worked with ideas from the central government, which will be collaborated. And these things, developments will be seen across wherever the municipalities are strong, wherever, and development is an ongoing process, and this will happen across Kerala. And this is also an indicator of what would happen in the assembly elections.
Mr. Vanakkam, now what do you think were the key local issues that resonated with voters in this election?
If I had to list out, it would take a book to write it. But I think the essential issue is what was happening in the temples of Kerala, where the jewelry, the gold was stolen openly by the Devasams, supported by the left government. It was a left cadre that was controlling the temples, and their property was being looted outright. And the kind of law and order situation that prevailed in the state, and price rise and development was at zero, salaries were not paid, pensioners were suffering. The healthcare sector that they talked about in great terms was in real horrible condition. So these are not just things. Education, paper leaks, and what have you were happening, and recently there were forged degrees that were found to be in this happening in the state. So I mean, it will take a long list to tell you what the people of Kerala have suffered for so long. There is an awakening, and there's a realization that these kind of corrupt elements must be thrown into the Indian Ocean.
Mr. Vanakkam, how important is this win for the BJP's long-term strategy in Kerala?
This is just the beginning, and I think in long-term situation, people will realize that when you have a double-engine government, things work. People were migrated out of Kerala and have come back in recent times, especially from US and other areas, they realize that the development that they have seen abroad, they want to have that kind of development in Kerala. And that will be provided by this double engine government, which will work in the center and the state. And you will see a different Kerala in terms of education, in terms of infrastructure development, in terms of employment. And all this will add up to a Kerala that will shine among other states.
Okay, now do you think this victory signals changing political aspirations among urban voters in Kerala?
Well, this is not just the urban areas that we are talking about. There are green sprouts even in the rural areas. Once that begins, then there is no stopping, because essentially there is, if you look at the voting pattern of the communities, the minority community has come out and voted for the BJP, and it is a developing situation. We will watch it very closely, and let me tell you something, that it is not just the urban crowd that has come and voted. There is a great resurrection, I should say, in the rural sector too, and that can be seen in the panchayat level elections that have happened too.